Hello, hello, hola. My place go vertigo, vertigo. It's everything that I didn't know, but it's you. Gives me something I can feel. How you doing? Hope you're all well. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's Wednesday. It's usually whatever Wednesday, but it's going to be a Warhammer Wednesday this time. Let us know in the chat how you doing. How's it going, Waylander? Hope you are well. And Void Captain, hope you are well too. For those at home, they are a wonderful mod squad. Here, pretty much every single time I turn up. Heck, they even turn up when I don't. So make sure you pour some love towards them. So yeah, it's going to be a chill stream tonight. Just going to build this, maybe see what we could do with it. Sort of adapt the pose slightly or whatever. I don't know. I'm not too fussed. Never built one of these before. So, huzzah. Going to be mostly luck after Killer gets back from. No worries, dude. I appreciate you being here nonetheless. And of course, let them know that your world famous content creator friend says hi. Wishes them all the best. Alright, so we got a lovely hot cup of tea. We got a bottle of water. Undive, how you doing? Hope you're well, man. How's the peg leg? So, today I finally got back to doing a round of kickboxing. Lovely. My shoulder was feeling great until I started shadow boxing and I overreached a little bit, but that's okay. A little bit of painkiller and I'll be all right. But yeah, I'm not feeling, even though it's been a while since I last did it because I blew out my shoulder last time. This time, it was just as intense, if not even more. Actually, it was more intense this time. But my shoulder doesn't feel so bad, so that's good. That means I haven't overreached. But my whole body doesn't feel as if I've just killed myself. But yeah, it was good fun. It was like an intense 45 minutes, and we had like a 10-step list, right? And we had bits of paper with a number on it, 1 to 10, and we randomly picked someone and said, okay, an exercise or a drill or, you know, like a combo. They say what they want, like, you know, double jab, cross, uppercut, you know, overhand, kicks, whatever combination they want. Or, you know, like burpees and stuff like that. And then they pick up a bit of paper, and whatever number that is, it goes on the list. And then what you do is you do the first one, and you only have to do that once. Then you go to number 2, and you got to do that twice, and then go back to number 1 and do that once. Then you go from 3, and whatever that is, you got to do that 3 times. Then go to 2, do that twice. Then go to 1, do it once. Then you go to 4, whatever the exercise is. You do it 4 times, and you have to keep doing that. And further down the list you go, the more, and you're just like, oh. And then at the end we had 10 burpees, which, to be honest, I'm glad the burpees was at the end and not like somewhere in the middle, because that would, you know, I would have been dead. You all right? Oh yeah. Take both keys.
Daddy, help with keys. You can't.
Yeah. Go on, mate. You gotta go to bed.
I need help.
You don't need help. Don't.
I told you you need help.
All right. Well, you know what to do. Your head doesn't hurt. Come on, out you go. Kids, eh? And to answer your question on the Hive, the interview went well. They contacted me at the end of the following day, actually, to say they liked me and they wanted to put me forward for the testing. So in about a week's time, got to do some tests. If I pass those, then I'll go on to the medical, and then there you go, start job. So it's all right. Ragnar, can you get out from under my bed, please? And take the dog out of the room as well.
I need help.
You don't need help. You're okay. See? See? You can climb out yourself.
Flash my teeth then.
When your mum comes back up, alright? Can you please leave and close the door?
Okay, well then.
Thank you.
Can I try and show
Don't
you
bargain
my
with
teeth
me.
are good?
Don't bargain with me. Thank you very much. Good night.
I'll just
Good night.
leave when Mummy comes then.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Alright. Alright. Good night. Love you. Had the kids in this session as well. Then it turned out, so the reason why we did it was because usually Wednesday evening they have a mixed age training sesh. We went today because we haven't done one in a long time. Turned out they swapped it with another day, and we were in a full-blown adults sesh, but the kids still had a go and they still did it all anyway. So and they said they didn't mind because, you know, our kids are regulars anyway, so all right. So yeah, good fun. So yeah, there you go, all the fun stuffs. Right, so we're gonna have a nice chill evening, I think. Yeah. So if you weren't here at the beginning, I got the Tyranid Prime from the first issue. I'm going back to actually making it because I'm thinking, why not? Yeah. Also, if I end up with multiples of this, I can turn them into warriors, right? It's really easy. You just don't give them wings. You just, instead of wings, you give them the gun or the whip and stuff like that, right? Also, Waffle. Warm it up on your cup. I love that. So, if you want it to be all nice and gooey inside, but you don't want it to go soggy for dipping it, you do that, and the steam will warm it up, and it'll go nice and soft in the middle. But to be honest, I feel like it doesn't need it. It's just tasty as is. We don't want soggy biscuits, do we? So what have you lot been up to? Let us know in the chat. What you've been doing? What hobby have you been doing? If you've been doing any, if you've been playing games, if you've been doing work. What's going on in your lives, eh? Let's get that conversation going. And of course, to everyone who's not familiar as well, we are streaming live on both YouTube and Twitch at the moment. So don't worry, whatever you type in the chat, it will appear on screen here, so you can chat to people on the other platforms. Ah, a little bit of magic there. Right. Didn't make much of a difference, to be honest. Right. Also, the laptop repair, immaculate. Like, it works great. Well, it doesn't work great. It needs a new hard drive. But aside from that, Stroopwafel. It's just so good, you know. It's just basically a slab of sugar. I don't care. So we were running late today. We don't normally do this because we're trying to be really good with our finances. We're trying to make our bank account look healthier, but also just be smarter with our money, right? But today was back to back, just stuff we had to do all day. So like, okay, let's get ourselves takeaway. What do we fancy? The wife says she fancied chip shop chips. Okay. So we go to the nearest chip shop, but it's more of a like a chicken and chips, burger and chips sort of place. She didn't really fancy that. We had to look at the Chinese place next to it, which was very reasonably priced. But again, we thought, all right. And we went down to the end of the parade of shops. It's this lovely place that does burgers, smash burgers, and pizzas. And I can tell you, the smash burgers were delish, and the pizza was delish. So they knocked out the park for that one, and it was very reasonably priced as well. So yeah, we're very happy with that. But I had to scoff it because, of course, we were running late for the show, and then I started having tech problems with it again. So what are you going to have for dinner? So I was just watching the last 10 mins walking up from the shop. Oh, really? Nom, 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 nom. Probably how Tyranids feel every time they eat a planet. Mole line removing. I love it. That's the best bit. Oh, you actually cooking then? Or are you reheating? Alright, that's number one. I'll go for it, I got one. Yeah. I made sure we both had one each. Yeah, the wife has been obsessed with the stroopwafel. Like the fact that we managed to get that box of them for like clearance was just, that was the best. 3, 4. Number 5. 6. 7. Number 8 is here. Making swift progress. Clipping these out. Boom. number 10 and 11. And carving out details that are lost in the mold, making process. Knee pads and green. I do that sometimes. Like if the mold line gets a bit too excessive, then like you sort of have to carve into the mold line as if it's going to form the the area or the detail that is crossing, and it can be tricky at times. Most of the time it's okay. But there's certainly a finesse to it, isn't there? Right, so now I'm back at the clippers just to make sure I get the worst of those little nubs from where it's clipped out away from the pieces of the miniature, so then we can make sure that when we clean it with a mold line remover or with a scalpel, hobby knife rather, not a scalpel, don't use a scalpel, you know, we can get a cleaner trim on it. Oopsie. Details merging into each other doesn't look good. No, it doesn't indeed. Whoop. Does a new episode of The Rings of Power come out today? Or is it tomorrow? I don't remember. I normally watch it on the weekend, so I'm still binging House. I'm in season 5. Also, I've been catching up on my Warhammer TV shows. There are 2 episodes on a new series called Tithes. And the first episode was a continuation of their Pariah Nexus animation, which I thought was nice. I really want to see how that goes. And then the second episode, it was with the female custodies, which, to be honest, I mean, didn't really make too much of an impact to the character, because once they had the armor on, they just looked like regular custodies, you know. But it was nice to see a Sister of Silence in action, and the way they communicate, you know, with their own sign and everything. It's like confused because they don't know the sign and everything. But no, I thought that was a cool sort of episode as well. So those Tyranid be getting everywhere. And it's funny because you get to see the dynamic between the Custodes and Space Marine legions, not legions, the Space Marine chapters, and like the Space Marines, they have their oaths of protection for the systems that they're given to protect, right? They take that as their sworn duty. There's no messing around with that. But then the Custodes comes along and goes, yeah, we are just, we're just going to take our tithe for the black ships, and then we suggest you bounce, because this and 1,000 other systems are going to get lit up just to divert this one tendril of a Tyranid hive fleet. And you're just like, oh shit. and the Space Marine captain is just like warring with himself between his duty to the system and the inhabitants on the planet and his loyalty to the Emperor. So that was a nice sort of insight into that dynamic. Sounds pointless then if they're just like a bloke, a new list edition. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because of the way they're engineered and all that, it doesn't add anything extra to the character. It doesn't take anything away either. So because like normally these sort of decisions of retconning the original characters, like physical attributes, happens quite a lot these days, right? Which is fine if it's done well. But a lot of the time it's just a pointless change, and it doesn't add or take away anything from the character. It's just like if you were playing Fortnite and you went for like a costume change, essentially. So yeah, it's just, it is what it is, isn't it? I honestly think people who go too hard on it for whatever reason, whether they're for or against it, they haven't got much else going on in their lives, and they're just hyper focusing on something that's not really relevant, to be honest. I understand there are some cases where it is like, okay, this is just erasing the original character and its intent and all that. But if there's nothing gained and nothing lost, then it doesn't really matter. That being said, if it's done pointlessly, then what's the point in doing it in the first place, you know? I saw a clip of it. She's got a man's jaw. If it still acts like a bloke, why bother sticking a masculinized woman's head on it? It makes it laughable. Well, I don't know. As long as they leave our space breeds alone. Oh dear. You got it. Alright. These bolt lines are pleasantly well placed, and either for a sprue like this, which would have been printed God knows how many times, printed or cast, I don't know. Either way, you know, the quality is held pretty well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there would have been a lot of perverts who were crying because no boob armor. Alright. So, there we go. That's that one, I think. Yep. Can't spend time thinking about it. Gotta move on to less weird shit. Okay. Oh yeah, apparently there was a second attempt on a certain political leader's life again. An attempted assassination. Crazy times, eh? But what's even more like bonkers about the situation this time? Because you know, like after the first time round, all of the social media accounts were scrubbed, right? Um, of you know the would be assassin. This time round, the good folks on the internet had actually found all the social media accounts and got saved all of the information, all of the posts, the tweets, the videos, like the friends lists, everything, right? And blasted it all over the internet. And some weird stuff, man. Some very weird stuff. Yeah, another weird dude. Apparently, he went over to Ukraine for a little bit before going back to the States. But to be honest, it's very difficult to decipher what is fabricated and what's real these days. It's very easy to get misled, you know. Maybe he was moved by the debate, you know. How dare he say that Haitians are eating our pets? Ah. Oh, food pick. He was trying to recruit people for the Ukrainian war, right? Because he wasn't allowed to join because of his age. I think it was. I mean, okay, cool. That's, you know what, I've seen some footage of the conflict, and it's nothing like the wars of old, right? Like before machine guns. Like you know, back when you actually had rank and file, you met your enemy face to face, right? Then along comes guns, and that basically improved on what the arrow can do, but everyone had one, right? But World War One, World War Two, absolute atrocities. But now, being, I honestly, I don't know what's worse, right? But it's all fucking terrifying. But what's worse? Just randomly getting hit by an arrow that you didn't see coming, or shot with a gun and you didn't see the person who shot you. Getting blown up by a freaking rocket, or a drone, an explosive drone coming at you. You know what I mean? At least the other ones you don't see it coming most of the time, right? But if you saw a drone coming at you strapped with explosives, the sound of those things is fucking terrifying enough. But you just can't escape it. You cannot escape that. That's coming right at you. The fear you're gonna fucking feel before, and you don't even know if that's it or if you're gonna be just horribly maimed by it. I don't know, man. It's fucking terrifying. I really don't envy anyone who has to be in a conflict at all. I'll fucking kick it. It'll blow your leg off. If you're lucky. Let's have a look at your food pick. It's alright. Now, did you actually cook this, or did you just buy it from the shop and then added some buttered bread? Do you want me to show it to everyone? I don't even see any sauce in that roll, mate. It just looks dry. Where's the dip? Where's the sauce, man? Where are the condiments? It's looking dry. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna shame you.
Memes of the week. Memes of the week. Memes of the week. Ah, fuck.
That's, as the kids would say at the, the lingo these days, no cap and all that. I'm gonna say that's mid. That's what the kids would say. Air fried chicken tenders, microwave fries to go, chips, 4 slices of cheese with cheese bloomer bread. Cool, but where's the sauce, dude? That's drier than a nun's underwear. It's drier than Gandhi's sandals, mate. It's drier than my wife after I make a move. Yeah, I know that's a cell phone, but bruv, it's worth it. God damn. Did you even season the chips? Like, this is nice food. You could do with like a corn on the cob side or something like that, or maybe some coleslaw or salad, right? But it just needs sauce, dude. Dude. Yeah, get some dip, mate. At least get some mayonnaise. Yeah, please. I beg you. Put burger sauce on it. Oh, dickhead, read. Alright, I didn't see that. I didn't see you say, okay, fair, fair. Alright, my bad. My bad. I didn't see you. Fine. Burger sauce is alright. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. You let off. You let off, mate. Alright, let's get to building this slugger. Right, so, should I look at it? Shall I build this with or without the instructions? Let's play. Should he look at it or should he just build it? I think that goes in there. Yeah, that goes there nicely. That slides on there. Okay, cool. So let's put this headgear on there. Hey, there we go. I'm going to slime on you. You've had a 60-40 on your previous. Don't make it a Kev special. What do you mean a 60-40? This is easy enough, man. Easy enough. Now, yeah. Okay. Seriously, I have not had an issue with these push fit at all. Like, there's been no loose bits or overly tight bits. You know, sometimes you have to sort of chip away at the pins to make things fit snug enough. This has just been like easy breezy McGeezy, you know. But they finally get their shiz fixed when it came to doing push fit. I think so. yeah, that was easy, wasn't it? You say that about every kit and still botch some. Yeah, I know, but I mean, this was easy. Yeah. Keep thinking maybe I've messed up, but no, I haven't. There you go. Ah, actually, that's a better pose like that, really, isn't it? Oh no, the little flame has come off. No! Ah, man. There it is. I found it. Brav. There it is. Still, man, you could have had some salad with that. Just say. I'm gonna get cross with this bit now. There we go. You stay there. I might have to make it an extra contact point there, just so it's a bit more steady. Like that. You know what I mean? Just that way it's a bit more steady. I will not do such a thing. Okay, so now that we got it like this, what can we actually do with it? Can stretch the arms out a bit more. See if we can move stuff about a little bit, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's chip that out. Right, so let us flatten this bit out a bit. Sort of along there. Okay. Better. Let's get rid of these arms as well. Just get them out of the way. Wait, are we going to see it? Let me just see that hole in the side. Once that's in place. No, you're not going to notice it. Okay, I don't have to plug it up. Cool. Hmm. Yeah, we were good, man. We were good. Okay. Now, I wonder, would it not look nicer to have the wings up here? Nah, they do get in the way, don't they? Yeah. Hmm. Right. The problem with this one was it was too up. I don't want it up. Let's see. No, no. No, not that one. Dinner cooked and kiddoed you back in an hour. Oh, lovely. I shall have a look in a moment. I swear I've got one with a mid in it. No. Tiny tank. I was hoping for one of the new nids. I did have a new nid. Yeah, like one of the testers. I was going to see if I could get the gun off of it. Put it on this. Looks like that's a no-no. Let's have a look. See at the food. Food porn. Let's go. You alright? Thanks for leaving the door wide open.
Memes of the week, memes of the week, memes of the week.
Salad.
Ah, fuck.
There we go. Boom. That's a lot of salt you threw about though, Bill. Come on now. That burger looks nice. We need a better lit pic of that burger. Is that a chicken burger by any chance? Control VLTR. I don't know that. Hiya. Don't touch it, it's up. Yeah, it's standard, man. That's a standard T right there, mate. Look at the file you got of me for the commission. Yeah, I know. I just didn't want to have to print anything, man, because I'd have to clean it out and then get it going again. It's long, man. You go to bed. Anyways, enough of that food nonsense. It's like chopped cucumber. That is chopped cucumber. With some lettuce. No. You've sent me too much already, man. I can't. Right, I don't want it up like that. That just looks a bit. What if we can get this to sort of go up a bit more? Oh, well, the head didn't stick for much. Tell you what. Plonk that in there. Plonk that on top. Give me some rotation. Cool. Alright. Actually looks a bit more natural. Believe it or not. take a little bit off at an angle like that. Should be able to. Angle it more. There we go. Just gotta hold it for a bit. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to use the bits, mate. That's another issue as well. Alright, let's glue that in. No, hang on. Pop that there. Okay. Let's pop this leg out. Some people are probably going to be like, ah, sub-assembly, sub-assembly. I'm not too fussed about sub-assembly, to be honest. If the paint reaches, it reaches. If it don't, it don't. If it doesn't reach, it's probably because you ain't going to see that bit of the model. Anyway. And carefully slide it into place without making a mess. That's what she said. Right. Now, shove this more down. Shove this one up like this. Good. Settle like that. It's amazing, like it all fit together nicely, and then as soon as I put a bit of glue on it, it all starts going all wrong. It's funny. Right, there we go. You're in place, you're in place, you're in place. This arm just does not want to stay in the position I put it. When in doubt, more glue. More. melt this plastic into place. There wasn't enough glue there. Let's get more. And then let's actually give it time to set. Right. Alright, I'll have it facing down more. I want it to look like it's on the back foot, you know? It's being defensive. There we go. Ah. So it's like, oh my god, I get a flamed. That's wrong. Francois, how you doing? Right, so let's let this monstrosity dry. Do. Okay. Let's lift this chappy off. Cool. Not going to need these in the long run because I'll super glue it down. Cool. Okay. Did you ever figure out if that was big enough? No, it was alright, so shiny face. What are we gonna do? We're gonna stick him to a stick. Stick, 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 sticky, 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 stick, 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 stick. Pretty good. Just about have my last recruit bash. Rising Lion Guards. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Like the sound of that. Did I have any sprues put to one side? Or did I chuck them? ding. Ah, that's the tractor. Okay, good. Just a little bit on there, a little bit on there. Pop that on there, and that way I can snap them off when I'm done. Snap it off at the feet. Job done. Whoops. Now I'm putting blue tack down here because on the footprints, just because when I prime it, I don't want to have to then scratch the paint off, so I can glue it down. It's a simple thing, but it makes life a little bit easier. Yeah. There we go. Remind me to never put you in goal in 30 match. Sounds like a mongoose. What do you mean? Oh, don't forget, paint something with blue. That's this month's KFC challenge. Still got over a week on it, so plenty of time to do that. Oh, I'm exhausted. Right, this I'm going to spray white. This I'm going to spray silver. No. Set. Yeah, man. That's what it's all about, isn't it? White bone should be it. Is this solid enough to paint? No, that's going to need extended setting time. Should cure faster, isn't it? By the way, we do have a affiliate link to Colourforge if you want to get yourself some. £12 a can, or you can get 3 for 30. Absolute bargain because it's extra big and extra good. And most of them are colour matches to Citadel paints, with the exception of the gold, which they've redone now to make it brighter, more shinier. So it's no longer a colour match to the Citadel gold, but that's okay. I'm not indoor priming, mate. I'm just shaking a can indoors. I'm going to do it out the window. Olds. Like a responsible person. You know? So my neighbours can breathe it in. I'm still here. Whoa. See? Outside. Yeah, we'll teach them on it. Right, so I don't want any fingerprints, so just roll it off like that, eh? Let's go! Right. Now, Silver Forge, that's going to be my base for the Silver Templar. Oh, it's not Silver Forge. Steel Forge Silver. My apologies, I can't read apparently. But this one you've got to give a real good shake because it being a metallic, unless you really shake the heck out of it, it could be a bit inconsistent. So I mean, they do recommend shaking it for how long? Use between 15 and to 25 degrees in a well ventilated area. Outside is quite mild actually. Shake the can vigorously for at least 2 minutes to ensure the paint is thoroughly mixed. This is the content you wanted. Let me put the music up a bit. There you go. It's a bit more bearable now. What is it? Repeat shaking at regular intervals during use. Yes. Test the paint prior to use on a similar surface to that being sprayed. In other words, you've got some sprue to spare. Get that quick spray. Test it, see if it sticks. Or if you're spraying metal or resin, it's always good to test your sprays. Especially if you're spray painting resin or metal, because it might still have some of the release agent on them. Spray from a distance of 20 to 25 centimeters. not that far away. And then thinly apply coats, build up at 1 to 15 minute intervals will achieve the best result. So turn around, leave for a few minutes to dry, and then do another quick dusting if you feel like it needs it. If it's highly detailed though, I wouldn't do that. Leave for at least 30 minutes to dry. It can take up to 24 hours to fully dry. After use, invert the can and spray to clear the nozzle. You know what? I never do that. I never do that. I never just turn it upside down. I feel like that's wasting, and I am beyond prude. Prude? Prude's not the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I wouldn't waste it. Your quick test spray will clear it anyway. Shake, shake, shake. Frugal, there we go. Thank you for filling in the word blanks there. This is such entertaining stuff, right? But I told you it's going to be chilled tonight. Right, that should do it. This is stuck enough. Yes. Cool. So now, just loosen this up. I'd say cheap rather than Nah, what I meant was like I am beyond frugal and I am just cheap. Yeah. There we go. On your pop. Beautiful. Alright. So now I can spray under and all around. Woo! Right, just give me a moment. Do a little intermission. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah? Nice and metallic-y. It's a good coverage, that man. It's a good coverage. So, yeah. And you know you've done too much when it starts splitting. So, you know. Short, sharp bursts. And you're alright. Make sure you're not too close. always spray less than more. Yeah, because you can always put a bit extra on later if you need to. So let's give that a little bit of time to set. See if this is setting. Yeah. Anyway, look, I got Tyranids now. Oh, let's go. Fun leapers. Oh, you just got to flame them. Auto hits, D6. Three hits. Oh, sixes, which means they do double damage. So save on a 6. No. Only one save, so that's 5 at 2 damage each. That's 10 damage. Blum, we just wiped out a whole squad. Let's go! Yeah, if only that flamer was that good, right? That would be amazing. Rolling 6s on to wounds, giving devastating wounds. That would just be like, what? Put the dice over there. So, what else have I got on the table? I'm desperately avoiding from finishing that for some reason. I just can't get my head to it. I know. I'm just hanging out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, let's. Have we got enough battery going? Oh my days. Alright, here we go. So let's bring up Tacticus. Because there's been some updates on it. This Risen Sergeant is all rocked out like a captain. I'm really digging how it turns out. Oh, he looks cool, doesn't he? And soon he's going to be painted up in these wonderful colours right here. And it's going to look banging. Right, let's clean that. So, let's get our dailies. Get a free crate. Stuff. I mean, it's nothing. How much have I got there? That's plenty. I always buy this bit of gear because you can recycle it, which is good. Space Marine launch celebration. That server outage. Oh, didn't even notice. Oh, what's that? A battle token. Salvage run token. Okay. Fair enough. Finally beat the Rogal Dawn. I bloody hate that tank boss. It's annoying as hell. We've got 5 days and 12 hours left to try and beat these epic stuff and get onto the legendary. It's slow going. Guild War. Let's see if we can get enough people on there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put myself on the front lines. Save. Okay. Let's have a look here. Got some new people joining as well, which is nice. Let's see in the shop. I finally unlocked Abaddon the Despoiler. Oh my god, it's too bright for the Ah, there we go. So, I finally unlocked him, but that was like buying 3 shards at a time through this thing. It's ridiculous. Like they did need like 500 shards, and I only had like 150, and I couldn't be asked to constantly raid the level that you can randomly get shards from. So I was just like, I'll just use it at that, which is crazy. Martial body, Dome, Captain Shield, Mark 7 winged helmet, 2 bionic cyber arms, Heresy plasma pistol. That sounds awesome. That sounds really good. Well, make sure you share it in Community Corner so we can show it off on Friday. But anyway, this is a new character to unlock. I've already unlocked him. And he's from the Death Company. Ooh. And also, we just had a campaign where you could try and unlock the Space Marine chap. This guy, Titus. God, so close. So close. Very nice. There you go. So, but that was a fun one because you had like, it was like a survival thing, right? And you only got reinforcements if you collect, like if you wiped a wave, a complete wave of Tyranids out, and then grabbed the reinforcement token. So you had to balance your team out quite well in the beginning and try and get them to survive as long as possible against all the waves and build up as many of those reinforcement tokens as possible, because once you get to like level 10 it just got really tough. And like you had other bonuses as well, like shields for people who reinforce, and like tokens for hitting certain levels. But yeah, no, that was good fun. Anyways, what is it we need to do? I've got 180, so I'm just gonna blast them. Finally unlock this chap as well. Be proud of me, Bill. Where is Abadominum? There we go. Just use these. Like I said, I only just unlocked him, so it's going to take a little while to level him up. But we will. There we go. Rank him up. Give him the gear that we still got. And then whenever you fully complete a mission, you're able to then raid it later on. Saves you having to play through every level in order to unlock the resources. Bosh. Speeds up the leveling process for characters, but you're still stuck with your resources that generate over time. So you're never able to just constantly spam the heck out of it and farm the whole game 24/7. There's definitely resource management here. Hey, look, even more. Let's go. Oh, I've unlocked a reward. Hooray! Some more gear I can dismantle. Because if you dismantle the gear, you get scrap, and then you can use that scrap to improve war gear that other people have. So, it's groovy, isn't it? I'm just doing this while we wait for the primer to set enough for me to throw pigment on it. So bear with me. We'll go from a very boring mobile game to watching paint dry in no time. Right. Hooray. Bosh, 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 bosh. Two, three. And now I'm out of raiding resources. Do you want to see a guild battle? Now, normally you take out these additionals because, you know, it makes this boss a lot easier. But let's just go straight for the boss and see what damage we can do to it. Oh! Ooh, did you see that, Magnus? It was on the thing. Okay. Alright, don't need you. Who I needed was... Actually, yeah, no, we'll put you on. Let's do it like that. Okay. Let's run him forward. Make sure I've got the high ground. Activate his ability. Get you to run over there. Okay, so what we're going to do is on the high ground. Oh no, let's bring this one to there. And the reason why we're putting this Eldar sorcerer 2 paces away from this boss is because everything that will hit it will now receive bonus damage. Bosh. We'll just zap it anyway. Right, we'll put this one here because it's on the higher ground, and we will spawn some scarab swarms. They're great because every turn there's a chance for them to replicate. We'll put this dude here, and we will spawn our bloodletters. And now it's completely surrounded. And then hit it with some artillery and some drones. I'm not going to risk a barrage from this war machine, so I'm going to leave it for a turn because the other option is every turn you can spawn a guardsman. So let's just see how this turn goes. Aye, aye, aye. These Tyranid swarms are bloody horrible. Right, let's bring this over here so then we can make sure we get full damage. Don't you get too close. Zap. Bring over there. Nice. You see there, the swarm died. So whenever this sorcerer kills a unit, it will spawn into a bloodletter. So reinforcements. And then I'm going to spawn a guardsman over here. Pop shot. So that's my strategy. Now hopefully all of these spawns will envelop this bastard thing. Sap. Sure. More Gribblies. Alright, so we'll use his artillery barrage because by the last turn, it will be pinpoint accurate. So every turn that goes past, it becomes more and more accurate. Let's just get you to whack it. You can whack that. There you go. And Guardsman. Woo. That's it. 85,000 damage. Not good. Normally I'd get 100,000. But it is a much higher level. So the higher the level it goes, the tougher they are to do damage on. And also you got to think it's still got the bonus from these two being alive. If you have a look, they hang on. Here you go. Here's the bonuses that are provided by these primes. So if you get to wipe them out, it's much easier to do damage to that because it gets less of the bonuses, and also less of those spawns will come as well, which means less of your stuff will die before you do more damage to it. So there you go. Fascinating, I'm sure. And that, I've got another mission to claim. And now we got a reward. Hooray! There we go. Now I think it should be tried by now, right? Bosh, there you go. Does this qualify me as a variety streamer now? Ah, look at that mod line I overlooked. Never mind, no one's gonna see it. It's fine. But you'll know it's there. Okay, so first things first, let's dunk it in some adhesion. Listen, small. Right, I've got to keep this here for the whole process. Okay, so let's get this loaded up with shade because that's going to take time to dry, and while that dries we can start throwing some contrast on this horrible looking thing. Where's you at? Black Legion. Good. Let's give that a real good shake up. Wake up. Then you're gonna give your paint a shake up. Okay. Brushes. Brushes on the go. Look at that. Really old paint water. Okay. This looks quite thick. And that's because it is quite thick, and I'm panicking now because I'm like, oh no, that shouldn't be that thick. So let's just add some water to it to thin it out on the model. Look at that. And now it seems to want to sit in the recesses a lot more. That's cool. Push it off the smooth surfaces like that.
Doing. Alright, it's working nicely actually. Very nicely. I hope you won't start dancing doing a Bruce Forsyth. You never know. It's nice to see you, to see you. Ah, we'll do that as well, why not? In a bit of water there. Move down those flat areas, of course. Didn't he do well? That was, for me, growing up, that was peak evening family telly time, you know? Blind Date, Bruce Forsyth, Blankety Blank, with, what's her name? Paul O'Grady's alter ego. Christ, I've gone blank for a moment. Yes, I am pre-shading. Pre-shade. Oh, the shade in there. It doesn't matter, it's all gonna get paint. Bit of a blunted peak for Ben Sharp. Well, I mean, it was alright.
I have to say, what was it? Saturday Night Takeaway. That's good fun. Like, I didn't get into it when it launched, but the last couple of years, I have seen it more, and it is good fun, you know. Because it feels more like, you know, like classic, you know, late, like family TV, you know. Lily Savage, that's it. Fucking hell, thank you very much. Blockbusters, dude. And Wheel of Fortune as well. Good times, good times. Right, so it's a bloody horrible thing here. What are we going to do with it? I'm thinking, I don't know, and that's okay. So what do I know? I'm going to start with Gilliman Flesh on the bottom half of the nid. We'll do around its mouth as well. Don't have to be super neat with this because, of course, the terrain around it is going to be built up with other colours. Yeah, I'll do that. No, not High Fleet Griffin helmet. Jesus, mate. I changed my mind. There we go. Right. And then we're going to hit it with some purple. Got some Druchii Violet. I think I've got a purple contrast paint. I think Druchii Violet will work fine enough anyway. Let me just double check. So, Trichy Violet. Let's go. It's a nice vibrant colour. So it should work nicely. So on these chitinous plates, I might have to do an additional layer because it's come out. It's not as strongly pigmented as the contrast because it is a shade after all. That's okay. There's no worries. It just means we get to build it up. Go. Fliege, Flage, Fliege, Flug. I did the tongue purple. Why not? On a scale of 1 to 10, how gutted is it that victuals rhymes with fiddles? Huh? But it doesn't. No, it's not. It couldn't be. How can that be pronounced fittles? Oh, are we saying vitals? No. Fiddles and fiddles. Is that what you're trying to say? That's gonna give me brain cancer, mate. No, I'm all up for wordplay and making things rhyme that shouldn't rhyme, like the way Eminem does. Like he can get oranges to rhyme, and that's supposed to be a word that doesn't have rhyme. But if you pronounce it in a certain way and put it on a beat in a certain way, you can make it work, you know. And also it depends on the pronunciation of words as well. So it's all relative, really. But that's bullshit, though. That is bullshit. What you just put there. Bullshit. That's the biggest bit of bull ever since the Normans got rid of pronouncing K whenever there's a KN, but leaving the K there, like for knowledge. No, like knights. Knob. Yeah, no, I'm not. Listen. Like how Eminem sounds like Eminem. Yeah. Which is his initials, Marshall Mathers. So yeah. Knackered. Ah, that's another one as well. Come on. Stop hurting my heart. It's just no. Because, you know, it's like no knowledge, knowledgeable. And it just upsets me so much. It makes me sad. Which is odd because as a musician, he's a minstrel. Bill. What are you doing, mate? Seriously, what are you doing? Alright, so this should have dried by now. I can test it just by dabbing it. Look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely jubbly. Cool. Right. This is ready for dry brush now. Of silver. Monkeys and monkeys. Hurts my brain. Oh, that is horrible, isn't it? Who else sounds like sweets or food in general? Minstrels or revels debate. I like revels because you get a mix. It's like a mix, isn't it? Minstrels are nice, but with revels, you know, I do like. I went through a phase where I couldn't stop eating minstrels. Smarties are good. I am partial to the peanut M&Ms though. Boo, Bill. Boo. Boo. Scoot in more. Right. Seriously though, I'm still trying to figure out where the heck that naughty little Nid went. Just disappeared, didn't it? Never mind. That's by the by, and I'm getting myself distracted. What I need to do is dry brush. So we are going to get the gunmetal. Brownie M&Ms. I like the crispy M&Ms as well. They're nice. Oh no. The salted caramel M&Ms. Banging, mate. That is nice. Very nice. Some monkeys are monkeys, but other people not understanding it. Clowns. I mean, getting the big Kev sort of caramel is gross. No, it's not. It's absolutely delish. Coffee ice cream. Oh man, that's not a treat. If you want coffee, have coffee. If you want ice cream, you can have ice cream, man. Mint choc chip. That is an ice cream flavor. come at me with coffee flavoured ice cream. Bruv. Do you even enjoy life? What is that about, man? What is that about? The ice cream sounds like torture. Yeah, right. Green tea ice cream is pretty great too. Oh, I'm so shocked. I have to try. That is some made up bullshit right there. I'm calling it. There is no one out there asking for green tea ice cream. Not a chance. No way, no how. That is not a thing. If you say you make your own, fine, whatevs. You definitely ain't buying that shit from anywhere. People don't even enjoy drinking green tea. They just drink it because they think it's good for them. Carrot cake. Who eats this and wants vegetables in a cake? Carrot cake is lovely, mate. What are you on about? Right? Carrot cake is lovely. The ginger, the hazel. It's not hazelnuts. Walnut? Yeah, it's walnut you have in it. And then you get that lovely vanilla frosting on it. Delicious. Banana cake? You mean banana bread? Cake. Well, it is cake, but it's called banana bread, mate. And it's delicious. Haagen-Dazs makes green tea ice. Ah, oh, exactly. I'm with Void on that one. It's not pastry. It's a sponge. It's a cake, mate. It's sponge. It's not pastry. Pastry is pastry. A croissant is pastry. A pain au chocolat, pastry. Right? A cheese twist, pastry. Pie, pastry. Cake is not pastry, Joe. Come on, man. Come on. Must be all that green tea ice cream get into your brain. By the way, my favourite pastry, favourite of all time, is the maple pecan. Yeah? With the little lattice. You got a beautiful caramelized maple syrup in the middle, and then you got the little pecans stuck on top. Ah, yum 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 yum. I think the idea of a carrot in it puts me off from trying it. Keep imagining someone mucked up. Well, you know, like there is alternative carrot cakes, like where they don't actually put carrot in it. They just crush nuts, and that sort of simulates it a bit. nuts are a no-go. These nuts are always a go-go. Tesco Maple Pecan Danish 10 out of 10 S tier. Yes, mate. Let's go. Wait, do you like to get them when they're like still fresh and they're warm? As I think that's the best time because they're extra crisp on the outside and extra soft in the middle. And occasionally, if I bring them home, I'll warm it up a little bit. Just, that's another level. With a lovely cup of tea as well. Oh, it's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday to you. Many happy returns too. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yay. I don't fucking know. Whatever the TGI Friday one is. Pie or tart, which would you date? Oh, my days. Boyd said the joke before I could say the joke. I love it. For sure. Also put it oven for 5 if they're cold. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's all about. Jam or conserve tart? It was last week. Well, yeah. Happy belated birthday then. There you go. Hope you had a good one. And enjoy your birthday dinner with your neighbours. Feel free to share this riveting discussion with them as well. But seriously, don't bring them green tea Haagen-Dazs as like a dinner gift. They will not be happy with you. What's the point? What is the point in cleaning it? I'm a rogue, man. I'm edgy as fuck. I ain't gonna clean my dishes. I'll get the dishwasher to do it. Yo, wife. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That's a joke. I should do more dishwashing than she does. But that's because I got a system, you know. I have a proven system, which means that I can get the maximum amount of items on the draining board, on the rack, and all clean as well, with minimal mess made. Because I'm S tier washer upper. All you is mid. Right, I gave just a little extra shine on the raised areas. It's a bit harder to notice under these lights, but it's there. Let's get to the focal points a bit more. Cool. There we go. Like a pizza cutter, all edge, no point. Covers the edge, get near him and you'll drop. because of my magnetism? I don't. What point are you trying to make there? Doesn't matter. Your point's moot. Moot. Okay, so back to this. I'm gonna put another layer of the Druchii violets onto these chitinous plates. There we go. See? Get nice coverage on that. And like I said, this is in lieu of having a purple contrast. And I didn't want to paint and layer up the purple because I'm going to trash it with flamer damage. So it'd be pointless. Yeah. If you were magnetic, you wouldn't fall off the edge. That is kept. Just because I'm magnetic doesn't mean other people are. Right, now let's get some yellow put on this bad boy. Evelyn Sunset. Yeah. Oh, it's 11 o'clock already. How time has flown by. As time goes by. Can't remember what that's from. Right, I think we should do has stripes on Civ-Fist. So let's paint that up with the Avalon Sunset. Putting all those non-magnetic people down off the edge. That's what it's all about, mate. I know I'm way too thick there, Kev. Jeez Louise. Spread it out more. want it nice and smooth. Right, then this one will need to be done. It actually feels really relaxing now. Sometimes painting can get a bit stressful, but today it feels nice and calming. Let's just do this shield as well, because we'll do some sort of heraldry on it. But it's just easier to get the yellow down first, and then I can go back over it with the black as I need to. Alright, should be able to put the next layer on there. Are you throwing up the links already, Void? When you get those little lumps of pigment pop up now and then. Just in case. Oh, fair enough. I try not to look at the numbers of viewers, because I mean, sure, that's part of the reason why I'm here. At the same time, there's no point obsessing over it. Just thankful I have folk who are willing to spend their time watching me in a part of our little corner. I mean, the amount of nonsense I talk, for one thing, and also you're watching paint dry, so you know, that's another thing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That dry for a moment, and then we can do the final layer. The final layer. Oh, what song is it? I haven't actually got my headset on, so I don't know. Oh yeah, this one. So that's turned out right. 2 layers of Drucci Violet shade. Kind of done a contrasty sort of thing. And the Gilliman flesh for the rest of it. Just paint the teeth. Did a rubble. Did the striations. Striations? The bits and pieces. Add some gravel. Job done. No, that won't be job done because then blacken bits up. Ah, the tempo on the drums. I like it. Now you go straight into a nice chill one. There we go. Right. Now, gonna need some gold trim. Now, I normally do my washers, but we'll speed it up a bit. So I'm just gonna go straight with the Retributor Gold this time. No bits. Actually, I'll paint that bit black, but I will do this gold. No, you know what? I should have kept that silver actually. Just against a yellow background, it's just not going to work, is it? We can save it. Just keep the paint wet. Keep scooping it out. Hey, Davey boy, how's it going? You started painting anything blue yet? There we go, fixed it. Oh, I forgot to paint actually. Typical. I knew there was something I was overlooking. Right, there we go. Fix that. Just go. Shocking. Can't be asked to do blue stuff. Makes me sad. Makes me very sad. Do the blue orc. Make it look like the aliens from that song Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die.
Crush armor in its base or spiked on a chaos model.
What? That's mean. Scooter. That's who did blue. Ah, fair enough. I don't know. Alright, what else? We're gonna need some Rakov. No, it's pallid witch flesh. I want that. Where's Sir Rakov flesh? Machete. There we are. This has got good coverage, so I shouldn't need as many layers as I did with the yellow. Maybe trifle 69. Waffle 69. Oh dear. Maybe it's blue waffle. Ah. Remember that nonsense coming up in the early 2000s. Oh, Grim. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're well. Spring Glue, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Is this where our American cousins are sort of starting to finish work and school and stuff? I think I'm just gonna call him. Why are you gonna call him Bob? I am painting some Silver Templars, so it's gonna look something like this if it could focus in. There we go. Something like that, yeah. But on this custom Terminator Captain with Heavy Flamer. So we had fun on a stream last week where we converted this from the easy to build Terminator Captain that comes with the starter set with some spare bits from the Terminator box and a 3D printed Space Marine Captain Me, of course. So yeah. Working on the Tyranid. Ah, nice. I like one of these. Horrible lot. Or one of these. So we actually built this earlier today. Sort of adjusted the pose slightly. Just because I wanted it to look more like it's recoiling. Like, your breath is so bad. Or, that flame is so hot. So yeah. Yeah. That's the story of that. Yeah, I knew I was missing them. They're hidden away. Got one down here. This dude's got too many Ofa moments. How many does a captain really need? Right. So just double check. Got them all. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Good. Would you like to know more? Do your duty and become a citizen. Exactly. Okay. So more of the base colors. I'm gonna need corn red. That's butler. Screamer pink actually could work. But no. Not today, thank you. for skin, that for hair. Where is the other red? It's the worst place to put these nicely painted Sisters of Battle on top of the paint pots where they have to be moved roughly. Oh, that nice paintwork just gone, chipped away. There we go, corn red for those wax seals. I ain't doing shit. Yeah, I like those memes. Like when it comes up, like my, like my army list. I'm doing my part. My, my core rules. Do my part. My strategies. I'm doing my part. The dice rolls. I ain't doing shit. I feel like that when I come to painting. Brushes, good. Paint, good. Hand-eye coordination. I ain't doing shit. You're never going to Buenos Aires? Why's that? Oh, it's a lovely place to stay, especially during alien bug attacks. Where was Rocco? Yeah, I know what you was talking about, dude. It's a movie, man. It's not a prediction. If we ever get annihilated from bugs, it's probably because they will be mass produced for eating, and then someone's gonna screw up, let the bugs out, and then the bugs are just gonna go on a rampage and eat the people instead. Nice. Nice. Right. It's recorded from alternate universe. All the films will happen, just not. Okay. Dude, like, you got bugs in your food already anyway. So, doesn't really matter. The Chinese have been eating bugs for time, you know. Very good protein. Explain how. Well, whenever food is processed, for example, grains, there's a chance that bits and pieces of bugs, like legs and wings and other bits and pieces, get through, so to speak, in the process of the grain being separated from the flack. And it all gets mixed into stuff. I mean, it's well documented that your chocolate as well, it's got some bugs in it. I think some food coloring comes from crushed bug shells. Not shells, but like chitin. And then whenever you eat a salad, there's no guarantee that it's been rinsed within an inch of its life, that all traces of a bug will be gone from it. Though to be fair, you don't eat salad, so you're safe from that, I guess. Blue and purple from a sand beetle, yeah. But it'd be such a minuscule amount, hardly be noticed. True, but it's still there. Finding a cooked caterpillar. Yeah. Might need a new pot of rhinox hide. To be fair, I don't really use much of it anyway. I never use a little bit. Just a touch. Yeah, but you say it as if we grow giant bugs to eat. I'm not gonna straight up eat a bug. Oh no, dude, it'll be processed and reformed pretty much like most of your food is already. So that it doesn't resemble a bug at all. And you could happily consume it. I don't know. Speaking of eating bugs, I've recently tried some vegan alternatives, and I can safely say that anyone who says it's just like the real thing is lying through their teeth. Absolutely lying through their teeth. The texture's off, the flavor's off, everything is off about it. Even the smell. Which is kind of strange for me to say, right? Saying that the smell of an animal carcass is more appetizing than the smell of whatever processed nonsense, lab-grown awfulness they serve out as a vegan alternative is. But I guess it goes to show how hardcore vegans are, you know, if they're gonna eat that stuff, that lovely cancer-inducing shy. Oh dear. It never meant to start off as a pop at vegans, but you know. There is no way veganism can exist, and I'll tell you why. Because everything requires the involvement of animals. And veganism is about food sources that do not require the exploitation and or murder of animals. And that should extend to creepy crawlies as well. So anything that's grown, there's going to be some sort of exploitation there, because there's involvement from the smallest of critters to the largest. Why do you think you don't like trying? Extra MSG for Easter's. I'm in California, vegans are everywhere. I know like 3 of them that can make edible food. No, look, right? Their edible food is probably just vegetarian stuff, right? Which is fine. No problem with that. I like vegetables, I like fruit. I can serve me up some delicious vegetarian food any day. But you get some vegan, like, imitation meat, that stuff is rank. Like, it's just not right. They're few and far between. Cows eat grass, you're what you eat. Cows are grass, I'm vegan. Right, yeah, Underhive got it right, yeah. The logic is flawed, the... Oh dear. It's just a way of being special, that's all. People these days, they just want an excuse to feel special. They want to feel like they're part of an exclusive club, you know? And you'll find, strangely enough, right, that the people that are hated on the most at the moment, which is white Western people, are also the same people who are trying to be in these little exclusive clubs and then go, I'm a victim. It's just like, but the white man is bad, but I'm not the same as those white people because I'm a victim because of, you know, this, that, and the other. It's just, it's so ridiculous. It's just people wanting to feel special and feel like they're part of an exclusive club, and it's you can see it everywhere in all things, and it's just one of those things where regular everyday people are too busy to really care because they don't have time to worry about these things, and the people who do care have got too much time on their hands. And that's That's the long and short of it, really, isn't it? Don't try and trick me with fake meat, or I'll try and trick a vegan with real meat. Right? I remember seeing a video, actually, right, of this guy whose wife was, you know, wanted to be vegan. So they've been living as vegan for ages. No. I think, no, she didn't want to be vegan. She was already vegan. And what he was doing was, because he had to change his diet to accommodate her, what he did was, whenever it is his time to cook, he would sneak the juices, like the grease runoff, all the flavor, you know, drippings and that of whatever meat he cooked when he was allowed to. He would put that in with her vegan food, just to prove that it tasted better with it than without. and the conclusion to it was, she always preferred his cooking. Yes, that's enough said, right? Yeah, that's about right, Dave. The bacon grease salad. Right. Everything tastes better with bacon grease, man. It's just, you know what I mean? Okay, so we've done that. We've got the gold and that. I don't think there's any more spot colours to do. It's just going to be to paint, fill in the black areas. So I'm going to do has stripes here. So I'm going to, yeah, has stripes along here. We're going to do heraldry on here using the black as well. We're going to make this trim here black. And then of course the chest piece is black as well. And then, you know, like the in-between bits of the armor. Then we'll do the layers, like the highlights and stuff. We'll paint the cloak. We're going to do the cloak in black as well, with cream on the inside. Layer up the face, and then put a chapter symbol on there, and then that'll be it. Oh yeah, and do like a nice little flame glow, because we've got a pilot flame there that was added. Very tiny little teardrop shaped bit of plastic that was carved out. So yeah, we've done some stuff, right? Look, we've changed the pose on this a bit, had a fiddle with that, painted this up, got this on the go. This just needs some details on it, and then fill out the other bits. We've done all right tonight. I didn't realise how late it got, to be honest. The flamer brother, the heavy flamer. There we go. That is exactly it. He's gonna be there, and you know, maybe I should get some like cotton wool and like a tea light or something, and just have it so like there's a big old flame whooshing at that, and it's going. Anyways, there we go. So, let's come up to this bit. So, thank you everybody for being here tonight for a nice chilled out show. It was nice. Got some hobby done. Chatted some nonsense. ate a waffle, had some tea, and yeah, it's nice to just relax now and then. So what we're gonna do is gonna say goodbye to the people on YouTube because we're gonna raid someone else on Twitch. Of course, if you you liked what you see and anything you want to see more, we're live 3 times a week, and occasionally I'll do a video. We've got tons of videos in the backlog as well for the basics of the hobby and stuff like that. So building, painting, lots of tips and tricks there as well. So feel free to check it out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and then in the comments, let us know what chapter you are painting, or what faction you're painting at the moment, and what colors are you using. It'd be nice to find out. And yeah, as always, if you want to help support the channel a little bit more, then we have got a free Discord which you can join, because we've got monthly painting competitions. You can show your work on that, whether it's finished or not. Every Friday we show off everyone's stuff, so it's well worth doing that. We got links to whatever store you want, so you can get some cool discounts, and every purchase doesn't cost you anything extra, but we get a little kickback, so that's great. Or if you want to join Buy Me a Coffee, which is kind of like Patreon, or join the YouTube membership, like these lot have, then you could also get a regular shout out plus some other bonus bits and pieces too. So there you go. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, we also got t-shirts, did you know? Look at that. And mugs and everything, like we got all the merch. Look at that. I sometimes wear it as well. Ooh la la. So soft. Oh, it feels so soft on my skin. Oh, it feels so nice. I feel naughty. There we go. Apologies to my Dutch brothers out there. Anyways, those on YouTube, have a great night, and I hope to see you again. Big loves to you. Peace.